Cape Coral in the right for removing these ribbons on trees that were meant to honor veterans and first responders. Well, today they're telling Wink News they were. Here on Wink, we told you how the Save Jaycee Park group put the ribbons, flags, and photos on trees in the park. Days later, the city took them down. Wink News reporter Asha Patel joins us now live at Jaycee Park. And Asha, the city reached out to you themselves.
That's right, Russ. I got a call first thing in the morning from the city of Cape Coral's office saying you got to come out and talk to the city manager about this, because the last thing that they want people to think is that the city disrespected veterans or first responders by taking off those ribbons, American flags, and photos. They said since no one asked for permission, they had no choice but to do that. An idea to honor the ones who put it all on the line.
We had a concept of putting yellow ribbons around the trees, an American flag on the tree, and then the name of a veteran, a service member, or first responder.
Several trees throughout Jaycee Park were covered with just that on Saturday, but on Monday, taken down, and many not knowing why.
I'm enraged.
The city sent me this statement on Tuesday saying ribbons were left at the park without prior communication with the Parks and Recreation Department, and they had to be removed as part of their routine maintenance.
Any assertion or any accusation that this was a malicious act against our veterans doesn't hold to the values and the acts that we have done on behalf of and recognizing our veterans just in the last 18 months alone.
Wednesday morning, I got a call to meet with the city manager, who was upset that people thought the city was disrespecting veterans, but he says they're just following their city code.
The administration is supposed to do to keep our parks orderly, neat, and clean. It requires that anybody who wants to put anything up in the parks seeks permission from our Parks and Rec director.
Did you guys ask for permission?
No, because we did, in a million years, I never would have thought by not using any of the facilities, but just being in the park, that we would need a permit.
The Parks and Recreation Director of Cape Coral tells me every flag, every ribbon, and every photo was placed in a tote and given back. I bumped into Kathleen Lopez at Jaycee Park, sorting through that tote.
I'm very happy we got them back, because now they will at least be able to be respectfully retired or given back to the people who want them. Because that was really poor taste for them to do that.
Now, the trees that you see right behind me is where those ribbons and photos were on, but the city manager also told me that there are plenty other places throughout the city of Cape Coral where veterans can be honored. Now, one more thing I want to say before I go. The Parks and Recreation Director had a chance to speak with me today, and he told me that if anybody leaves behind a memorial or something of value at a park, they're not going to throw it away. They're going to keep it and try to contact the person who left it there so they can return it right back to you. I'm reporting live in Cape Coral. Asha Patel, Wink News.
Southwest Florida's big